Hey everybody, Kratos Lucina here, and today we are taking the B1 Draco, and it's basically they put a rapid fire naval gun on a Centauro. I mean, there are some slight differences in the Centauro and this B1 chassis, but on the whole of it, it's a naval gun on a Centauro, and it's it's rapid fire, like almost as fast as you can click. There's like I think it's like a half-second delay on your uh, on like how fast you can fire it. But so their goal was build a auto-loading rig to it's supposed to be able to carry like kind of a anti-air flak round, but also be able to shoot, armor piercing and high explosive and stuff. And the goal was a support vehicle that could engage uh, flying targets at range and also engage. Yeah, look at this rate of fire. Unfortunately, it does like a comically tiny amount of damage. But they wanted something that could do anti-air and anti-ground, and also through armor-piercing rounds, be able to, uh, engage armored targets. And it kind of came out to couldn't do any of it. It was kind of bad at everything. Now you do get 10 rounds rapid fire. The downside is it takes a month and a half to reload those 10 rounds because it doesn't function like it doesn't function like kind of other auto rapid fire auto loader systems where once you're done firing your magazine, it puts a shell into the magazine to load it and then drops another one in, and then you have to load the whole rack. Whew, that got a little panicky. Now you can force a reload if you're not shooting, uh, but each round you fire extends it a little bit. You know, extends your reloading time by a little bit. I think with one round, it takes it like 3.5 seconds, and so I think that can kind of quickly spiral out of control. Woo. Okay. So the goal here. Now look at this thing. Look how fast you fire. This is nutty. That Challenger might be able to take a shot. If I can get this shot to pieces and then I can sneak out of here before I get in too much trouble. Yep, I'm out. Bye. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Just cruise up on that half pipe. All right. Oh man, those. On some of these maps, you start driving through the concrete barriers, it'll bring you to a dead stop. And then other maps, you go through the concrete barriers, and it's like, oh, they're basically about as effective as stopping you as, you know, running over a block of cheddar cheese. I'm busy. Let's this, yeah. I say that Merkava is probably just going to roll up and hit. Okay. Oh, close. The problem is I know that over here there's like 1,000 tanks just waiting. Or there usually is. Because whether or not, like, some of the mine entrances are, you know, they're always here, whether you have to shoot them or not. And the game usually automatically dumps automatically engages a squad on those points, whether it's there or not. Whoop, whoop, alright, alright. Hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks for just clogging up the whole road. Appreciate it. Ow! See, now I'm never going to get over there. You have to do this one. You have to do the order of this one. You have to go clockwise. Stop it! Stop it! If you do it clockwise, your final position will almost always be here, and it's just a short, quick drive up to the point you're done. You know, you basically come down this road and just drive straight up into the point, and you're out the door and gone. But I don't know why, but people insist on doing it counterclockwise, which means your final point is over where that Merkava is hiding. And it takes 2.5 months to battle your way across this map, and you end up coming down to the wire. But if you do it counterclockwise and you work together, you can clear that whole loop in like maybe 3 minutes. I mean, it goes quick because you just roll in, hammer the gate, drive to the next one, hammer that one, keep going, and you'll end up over on the, you know, here or maybe here, because I've had it be like this one, this one, this one, or it's like this down here, and this one over here. And if you go clockwise, it's always faster because your final point is always going to be the closest to your exit, and tanks don't have time to spawn on top of you and wipe you out. And it drives me bonkers that people are like, let's go counterclockwise. Let's make sure we're the furthest away from anything on the last point. This was kind of a disappointing match because it's all panic when people go counterclockwise. Because then all that happens is there's 1,000 tanks on the map that have spawned in and are unaccounted for. And they make themselves very well known when you hit that last one, and then they all start raging towards the end point, and you have to fight your way through them. Yeah, for a tier 9, this was pretty bad. I mean, this tank is, or tank destroyer, is very much a very long sight line, like target rich environment where they'll all be clustered in a tight little spot, trying to capture a point or something or defend it. And you can just sit up on a hilltop and just hammer them from across the map. While some other poor sap does the spotting. Now, they get a ton of XP for that. But you're going to get a ton of damage and a bunch of kills because you're just going to keep just dumping shells at them. Especially if every time you fire, you hit reload. And so it's bam, 3 seconds. Bam, 3 seconds. So you can make it count, but this thing definitely favors very long sight lines. And I'm still trying to get the XP up on it because there's a better ammo for it. I'm using the tier 1 ammo, and I'm saving up for the tier 2. And when I get that tier 2 ammo, I can do a lot more damage. And I'll have a higher penetration rate because I can, penetrate a little bit more into the enemy tanks. And I might actually be able to hit a Merkava from the front. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that absolutely chaotic match. And please like and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you to those that have subscribed and liked my videos. And if you'd like to see some other vehicles, this game has tons and tons and tons of vehicles. And whether or not you're familiar with AW, throw out some suggestions of vehicles that you think might be in the game, or ones are in the game, and I'll see if I got them. Do note that I don't have any of the super custom ones like the Hades series or any of that kind of stuff. I do have a lot of premiums, not all of them, and there's some I just don't want. But, throw out some ideas and let's take them to war. See what happens. I will see you guys in the next mission. Until then, have fun.